Hi, I'm Andreas, and this is Stephanie from Calibrate Studios. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of an explanation about hip activation, and the first exercise we're going to be doing will be the hip bridge. But before we get into that, I want to go into a little bit of the setup of this because most people don't understand all the movements that you can do with your hips, and that is a very important part in this exercise. So Steph's already set up in a nice position where her heels are quite close to where if her arms were fully outstretched, her fingertips are just touching the heels. Mini band is put below the knees. Now before she gets into the actual hip bridge, she's going to try and push her belly button down into her spine, collapsing the entire lower back to push against the floor, so I shouldn't be able to put my hand in underneath here. And because of that, her tailbone will automatically curve upwards as well. Now, in this position, she should feel the contraction within her abs, and that'll help maintain a bit of a core brace during this entire movement. So she's going to be moving vertebrae by vertebrae as she comes up here, pushing with the glutes but maintaining the contraction in the abs while she comes up. She's going to hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1, and then she's going to slowly come back down again, vertebrae by vertebrae, because you don't want to be letting your lower back arch too much and collapsing down into that. If you don't brace your abs enough in this, you'll feel a lot of lower back pain while you're doing it. So again, you can see how she's curving, and then one vertebrae at a time coming back up. Exactly. And then remember to breathe while you're doing this as well. You don't want to be holding your breath throughout the movement, even though you're contracting the abs. Now, in order to make this a little bit harder, what you can do is you can move the mini band above the knees for this one. And at this point, you should understand the movement of the hips a lot better. And so now you can do a single leg hip bridge. So how do you do that? Same setup as before, except one leg is already going to come up in a 90-degree position. And then you're going to push again from the hips, coming up, bracing the abs while you're doing it. But of course, you won't be able to have that natural curvature like before because it's imbalanced. Thank you. You can come back down again. Exactly. And we'll do one more. Squeezing at the bum at the top, maintaining a nice contraction in the abs, and then slowly lowering it back down. Okay, and that's it for the hip bridge. Thanks for watching.